Right, hello, welcome back to another episode of
All the gear.
Some Idea. So this is the first time Lee's seeing.
ZZR.
Yeah, man.
It's a bit of alright, isn't it?
Yeah, it's clean for the mileage and the age.
I really like it.
I like it a lot.
It's typical 90s sports bike.
Yeah.
And that in itself is just epic. Awesome. It's got all your usual refinements you would expect to see from a 90s sports bike. Do you know what I love about these old bikes?
Go on.
The instrument clusters.
Well, because it's all analog.
Yeah. And it looks like it's been lifted straight out of a car.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
It looks like it's been taken out of a Honda Civic or something.
Yeah, you can't see this, but it's got two trip things on it as well.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So one's for your miles, and then I think what you do is you'll find out how many miles you can do to a tank,
Yeah.
and you'll reset like that one.
Right.
And then you know how many miles you can do, because you basically save one every, I don't know how it works, but essentially you could probably do it where you go, right, it's 300 miles to a tank.
Yeah.
And then you reset when you do 300 miles.
Yeah. Oh, even though you've got a fuel gauge.
Yeah, I know, but there's no light.
If you've got a gauge.
Yeah, I know you got a gauge, yeah, but I think it's just it's like an old school computer sort of thing, like rather than a computer. Like, has your bike got a mileage thing?
It's got a trip computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's got a gauge on it, but I mean, my bike uses fuel and like it's going out of fashion anyway.
Well, yeah, it's got a bigger engine.
And it's got a tiny tank.
Yeah. 2 seconds.
Big engine, tiny tank.
Right, in there.
But no, so
Winnie,
looking
in.
around, it's
In. Winnie.
I'm actually really impressed with this. Obviously, knowing what George paid for it as well, and it's just epic. And as a first foray into big bike motorcycling, you couldn't have gone wrong. I don't think.
Sorry, I was talking.
Oh, that's all right. Oh, right. Okay. Right. Should we do a cut there?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Off.
Boom.
Yeah. Shake the room.
Yeah. As I was saying, as a first foray into big bike motorbiking, I mean, for what you paid for it, did they know what you paid for it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think I've mentioned how much you paid for this one. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong. All right. Yes, it's got a few little issues, but it's nothing we can't sort.
I mean, I was expecting to pay sub £500 for a bike that had a substantial amount of damage maybe on it.
Yeah.
But realistically, tank pad.
Yeah.
But that just needs a new pad.
Lovely.
Yep. But you'd cover that with another pad anyway.
Yeah.
The crack on the fairing up here.
Yeah.
Which you could probably repair or put a sticker over it or something like that.
Plastic welding maybe.
Yeah. And then you've got a chip on the panel down here somewhere.
Oh,
You see it?
Oh, he's like in between the.
Oh no, not there. No.
Oh, there.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just missing.
Yeah.
No,
There's
there's,
a crack
and
there.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for the
thing
age,
is, like, did it for the age of it, and I like the colour scheme as well.
and the cans haven't been sit down the road either.
The what?
The cans haven't been down the road. But
So they're the original cans.
Yeah.
Wow. They look quite cool for standard cans.
Yeah.
Can you take the baffles out?
You probably take the rivets out. Yeah.
Hmm.
And it's got a full stainless.
It's good.
But I don't know if that was standard or not, because I thought that it was like 1998 onwards was full stainless. I'm probably wrong.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, but and then we've also got, which I told it yesterday, is the biker bling.
Oh, nice. Some
Yeah.
actual nice bolts and
New ones. Yeah. Just so it hasn't got these stupid Allen keys hanging off of what aren't meant to be there.
Yeah. No, that's good. And we should, like, it's little things like bolts and that started to corrode and changing them and tighten up nicely, wasn't it?
Yeah. So it's just little things. I want to take all the plastics off just to check behind everything anyway.
Yeah. Have the brakes, sort the brakes out.
Yeah, rear's binding slightly.
Yeah.
But
for the list of things you've got to do, it's nothing really, is it? Get it running, get it up together, get an MOT on it, give it a clean up. It is MOT.
Yeah, to April.
Wow. Oh well, then I'm astonished.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it was either this or a YZF. But the YZF had nothing.
Yeah.
It didn't even run, and there's no way of knowing it was going to run because the starter motor was supposedly gone.
Yeah.
And it was probably a little bit more money, but the fact that as soon as he said it had MOT on it, I was like,
it's a no-brainer.
It's done. Like,
yeah. The forks aren't even leaking.
No.
The front forks.
The rear shock's got a problem.
Okay.
If we
know, that's the only thing with these is they're a bit of an arse to get to, isn't it?
Do this. See how low it sits on the rear when I'm sat on it?
Yeah. It doesn't look abnormal though.
No, but
Is it bounce?
It's solid, mate. It's no.
Oh, it stays down though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's very slowly come back up.
Yeah. Okay.
But is that the preload? It's got adjust on the bottom.
It could be.
Got,
but no, preload usually stops it going down.
Yeah, it's got 3 settings on the bottom that you can adjust to.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know whether it's that. I don't know if someone's put lowering links on it. I need to look into it.
Yeah.
But it definitely feels a lot heavier. Heavier and bigger than the Mondial.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
But yeah, no. Other than that, it's all right. Do you want to bring the store back?
Be careful.
Sorry, we've got a new cameraman. So yeah, I mean, and obviously at this present stage,
yeah.
Will it rev? Not very much. We can give it a go.
Sounds good. It's missing a bit there.
I think that's to do with the
Car.
and the secondary air system.
Right. It's got an air leak.
Yeah. It's definitely got an air leak because the carbs aren't even bolted down.
Oh, right. And it's running.
Yeah. So we
Jeez.
kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the carbs aren't actually like the trumpet bits on the engine side aren't tight.
Wow. Okay.
And it runs.
Nice.
Because I didn't think there was much point screwing them back down again.
You got to take it all back off.
If I got to take them back off again. And then unpop this side off. Pop that side off. So the tank's pretty much empty now. It's one of those Bluetooth fuel systems.
Yeah. Quite a modern advantage.
Oh, that's why it sounds rubbish.
Ah, right, okay.
So if I do that again, and you blank that off,
yeah,
you won't hear it. Oh, it's got a slight miss.
Sounds bloody lovely.
Yeah, but when you take your hand off of that...
Oh, right. Yeah, fair one. Probably about nice that sound.
I mean, that's stone cold and the choke's already off. And obviously we've got... that's an air leak.
Oh, that's an air leak too.
That's
breathing.
Yeah, so that only goes to the front anyway.
Yeah.
And yeah, if I just do this quickly.
Whoa.
They're not tight.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean? As in that's all literally just placed together.
Yeah.
And it runs that well.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm like, well, this is going to be alright sort of thing.
Yeah.
But when the carb kit turns up, obviously rebuild the carbs.
Yeah.
And that's literally the only reason why I've not done anything. And obviously the breather's off for the engine. So that's another problem, I suppose. But yeah, there's loads of little things that means it shouldn't run very well, but it runs too well for it to...
Yeah.
And I've got a new fuel filter, although we've got that one on there.
Yeah. Well, that's a big one.
It's a big one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to cope with that one on there, see. It definitely won't fit in that gap.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether it's worth routing it round inside and having two, maybe.
Oh yeah, maybe. You've got plenty of room down there.
Yeah, and I've got loads of pipes. So it's not
usual to have like you've got that much space. Like these days,
you won't have that much.
You wouldn't have any of that.
No, so I can make a bracket.
Yeah.
And have that in there as well, and then I've got paper and mesh. It's probably better off the other way around, but I can do something with it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like I said, the fuel tank's got a bit of rust in there. It's not drastic amount of rust, but in the next video you'll see some white vinegar being poured into it, and then I'm going to let it sit because I'm not in a rush.
No.
And then I'll fill it up with fuel once the car's been done, and then I'll probably put it all back together properly. Reservoir's here, which I find really weird.
For the coolant?
Yeah.
Wow.
So obviously I know you can't see a lot around it, but there is a video that you would have seen just looking around it. But this is Lee's first look at the bike, I suppose.
Oh, it's bloody epic. I love it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
For
the money.
For your first bike,
yeah,
you can't go wrong. Like,
no.
I mean, my first bike, I paid double what you paid for yours, and I didn't even know it was a write-off.
No, I've done a car check on this as well.
Check,
I've done it already. Yeah, which is
always recommend doing.
I'm happy with this,
mate. I'm happy with you. I'm happy that you've got it.
Yeah, and the battery's alright.
Well,
obviously the battery's better than that one.
Yeah.
So
awesome bike.
And it feels quite nice because you're quite low down in the seat.
Yeah.
Like it just feels comfy.
Yeah.
A bit like, I suppose, being on that.
Yeah.
Although when you put them side by side, you're like, oh, the
size the bike.
Yeah. Even though I get that and I'm like, oh, it looks really like a really big bike, and then I put this in here and I'm like, it looks like such a small bike. It's sick.
Awesome stuff.
Yeah. So
I'm really pleased for you, mate.
No, yeah, cheers. I just need to bite the bullet and book my test, which I was meant to do yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I forgot.
Okay.
He's given me the mate's number.
Yeah.
I just got to phone up and book it.
Nice.
And I also need to book some time for work, but.
Oh, it's great. In the meantime, over the winter months, December and that, like you say, we can get the carbs off, get them rebuilt.
Yeah.
Have a look at your brakes.
Tyres,
yes. Yeah.
That's
what were the dot codes?
18.
18.
Not too bad.
Right. Okay.
2012.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially on a motorbike.
But I want to do a pair really.
Yeah.
But this one is Pirelli or Michelin.
Pirelli.
That one's Michelin. So they haven't skipped out on cheap tyres.
Yeah, good mate.
It's just the fact that they're old. They're not illegal, but obviously the rubber will go funny and hard and be a bit crap. But
the difference between new rubber compared to what you've got on it will be.
Yeah, and I don't want to risk anything. Chain looks good. Sprockets look good.
Nice.
I've got a torch here somewhere because I have looked. I haven't obviously.
I've actually just briefly seen the chain in it. Yeah, that looks epic.
And even there's no teeth off. There's no curving.
No curving on the teeth. No.
It should do a year and then maybe change them then. I need to check the front sprocket, but that's fine because I've got time to do it. Or it's not like it's a massive rush.
Yeah, no.
And then just cleaning stuff up gradually as I go along. Like I say, although it seems like a wasted effort, I want to take all the plastics off. One, because it's easy to clean them.
Yeah.
And two, I can just see where, like, so far, it doesn't look like anyone's done any dodgy work to it. That bike, however, someone has done some dodgy work to it.
Yeah.
So, like...
The thing is, with a bike like that, it's easily rectifiable.
Yeah.
You know, if someone had done something a bit dodgy to this, it might have been a bit more involved. No doubt we could have done it.
Yeah. But even if there's like, there's a wire repair there, I just want to check it.
Yeah.
There's not one there. But with that one, it was, there's a wiring repair there. Take it apart and it's some dodgy repair. Someone's put a piece of metal in the back of a pin. Like, it just doesn't look right. And obviously it's all fixed now.
Yeah.
So it's nice to know that it's possible, but I want to check it now. Like the coil on that side, I don't know if it's bent or corroded.
The pin.
I think it's just bent and it's just broken. It's just broken the plastic off. But the colour it is underneath makes it look like it's funny.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nice. Oh, it's good, mate.
Cool.
So that's epic. Love that. Obviously, stay tuned to the channel if you're into your ZZRs or old 90s motorbikes.
Or just motorbikes, because
we're going to have plenty of stuff coming over through in the channel, aren't we?
Yeah.
We've got some other stuff in the pipeline. The E92 could be on its way out, potentially, one way or another. And there could be something else coming in, but if that does happen, I'm sure we'll make a video on that.
Yeah, man.
It all seems a bit cryptic in code form at the moment, but obviously nothing's set in stone yet. Once it is, and we've done deals,
it's giving you Morse code.
Yeah, exactly. We just do a few beep, 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 beeps. And, yeah. But stay tuned. Yeah,
don't forget, like, subscribe, follow for more content. Like the carb rebuild's going to be on the channel.
Yeah.
TikTok. Other random bits. TikTok's going well. Just random bits as I'm going along, just videoing a little bit and putting it out there. But yeah, well, thank you for all the support. To watch our next video, click here, and to watch a previous video,
click there,
and then to subscribe, just click between us. Thanks for watching. See you next time.